get me wrong, but we say it's a great day for football, and the roof is wide open here in Glendale at State Farm Stadium. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Chicago Bears and the Arizona Cardinals. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Let's go, let's go!
Round 80!
58's the mic. Pick it up, pick it up! Pick it up!
Naeem Hines, his first carry, and he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Not my house!
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
Alert, alert, alert!
Push him back! Push him back! Watch the edge! Check 56, check 26.
Half 85, half 85.
Check nickel, nickel, nickel.
56, 56. Let's go!
Now again, right side. Hines. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
Let's go, baby!
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
50.
So from the 36 now, first and 10.
Oh, you got deep?
58, boys, 58. 58's Mike.
Hey, Echo.
I got you.
From the gun, it's Allen. A throw for Galladay is going to be intercepted. He's picked off just shy of midfield. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. Well, not a good omen there. His first throw of the afternoon, intercepted.
And I know what the fans are thinking right now. I hope there's not negative thoughts in his head going forward since that's his first throw of the game. But one of the things I remember about him coming out of school is he's able to wipe things away pretty easily and move on.
Come on, set. 10, touchdown. Gotta do better. Come on, QB, come on. Watch twist. Watch twist.
Shift.
One for the first time with Johnson. And he'll get about 3 as he's brought down to the 28.
What you got?
Not much happening there on first down.
I thought there might have been a hole for a split second.
Yeah, but it dried up pretty quickly, didn't it? Closed fast.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Bears' 28-yard line.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's second and 7.
Here we go.
Johnson. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting third and about 4 to go.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
Well, they were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4.
Check 50. Check 50.
General, West.
Johnson running.
Go. It's
Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down.
All day, baby, all day.
Now, that was a big-time play by the defense. They as well knew where the first down line was, and they didn't let them get anywhere near it.
The field goal unit's going to stay put on the sideline. They're going to go on 4th down here.
Check 3. Check 3. Check 3. Check 24. Check 24. High 7. High 7. 66. Bullet. High. Hut. Go.
So that'll back him up 5. Here's Randy Bullock now as he'll go for the field goal. From the right hash, this from 44 yards out. And Bullock will put this one through, and the Cardinals have the first points. It's 3-0. In the end, the opening drive, Charles, does yield points. Maybe not the touchdown that they wanted, though.
Yeah, but bottom line, they wanted to get something out of that drive, and they did that. 3 points, they won't turn that down at all.
And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so it shouldn't be a difficult thing to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side. Because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away. But they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more. If they can get a second one, maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves.
And he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent game.
Monday.
Throwing his Allen on 3rd. He's going to fire one deep over, and that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Chicago. A big play there. With touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Bears have taken the lead. Fairbairn good with the extra point. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense.
Single.
And last time, able to get 3.
Don't let 89 go deep.
Whatever they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
Double tight, guys. Double tight.
They'll take it. Just, I like the way you described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything that's a merge on the board. This time on offense, they don't want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Good job. For 6. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early. because they will pay dividends as the game progresses.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3.
You think you gonna get this?
They'll run with a former Tar Heel, T.J. Logan. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
All day,
All right, Brad, I know we're in the early going here, but those
Let's go.
kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Let's go
Line
now.
of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st
Here
and
we
10.
go, D. Here I come. Here I come.
This is Logan.
Bang, bang.
And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for 2nd down.
Don't be mad.
Plays like we just saw there, that's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
Mike 6. Mike 6.
Watch the run. Watch the run.
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Murray, and that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
Even the greats in this game, and he certainly qualifies as one of them, they're going to have trouble if they continue to throw into double coverage.
He better be careful. Throwing into too much double coverage might have a couple of them picked off.
Here we go.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Fake handoff to Johnson. Now here's Murray. And unable to connect on the long pass. He actually brings it in, but he was out of bounds, incomplete. So instead of giving them another 3rd down, they'll decline it, brings up 4.
Now that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline.
The Bears
Let's go.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Hey, 50
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments. Well, we saw them there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally,
Mike 58, right there.
creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside
Who
later.
draw Corkers?
On 2nd down now, it's Hines. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation.
Half.
Flare.
On 3rd down, Allen. Oh, Allen cannot get away, and down he goes. Damon Harrison bringing in 341 pounds of power for the sack. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
And he gets this away, angled for the sideline with a lot behind it. Wow. No returning this one. It sails out of bounds, and they'll spot it right at the 20. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
You remember me? You remember me? Let's go, baby. Charlie. 6 guy. Same on. 6 guy. Hold up.
Murray now on 1st down. And he is going to go down. He will be sacked on the final play of this first quarter. After 7-3 the score on EA Sports. Now, following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a second down and 17. Murray now. Eric Armstead, the defensive end, will get credited for the sack.
So, Brandon, we sat in with a lot of coaches, and when they talk about things they want to accomplish offensively, I'm not sure that sack and sack are on their play sheet.
After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Topper, switch it. Topper, switch it. Slam, slam.
No run call here. They look to throw instead. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. The 30, the 20. Touchdown, Cardinals. And he is about 99 yards. And the Cardinals have retaken the lead. So how about that for a backbreaker? Again, 99 yards.
And how about the audacity of the play call? When you're backed up that close to your goal line, usually you're just trying to run some type of a wedge play, a quarterback sneak, a dive, anything to try and create some room and take care of the ball. But that's confidence in your offensive line that they'll protect the guy throwing it, and he finds his guy for 99 yards. I love what they just did.
Bring it up.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field.
He's got a man complete. A huge play there for Chicago. 41 yards.
But we spent a lot of time exalting the offensive masterminds in this game, right? They draw up these beautiful plays. They look so perfect up on the board. But occasionally, sometimes you just say, throw it up and let him go get it. How about that play?
Kill.
Half 10.
Watch edge.
They'll run it here on the jet sweep. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
Get ready.
The end result, 21 yards.
58. 58's Mike.
Come on, middle. You better bring it.
They'll run on first down. Hines. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3.
We played to win.
Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
I think they like this drive a little bit better.
43.
Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack.
43.
Because remember the last drive
to
they
lose
won.
one.
He'll try to run with Hines. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. Naeem Hines.
Let's go.
His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Bears have once again taken the lead. On for the PAT, Kaimi Fairbairn. And that makes it 14-10. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
Let's
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. Touchdowns on back-to-back drives. So a very good flow right now offensively.
Hard to slow them down, too, because they are locked in. Feel like the offense coordinator's a little bit ahead of the defensive guys right now. They're beating them to the punch with their play calls. They've got a nice rhythm they're locked into. How can the defensive guys come up with something that'll disrupt that flow? That's what they're seeking right now.
Well, it's been an exciting sequence to watch.
Okay. Right. Mike 6.
I'm trying to collect.
Ready, go.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Murray, screenplay, Johnson. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there.
Let's go, boys.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass, looked like it was coming together, looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid gain.
Ready.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Check pass. Mike 6.
Play action. Now it's Murray.
Watch the slant.
This one complete to Christian Kirk. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 44.
On the ready.
Check Mike 6. All day, baby. All day, baby.
They'll run it here with Logan. So he got free of 1 tackle, but couldn't do a whole lot else.
Yo trip is here, baby.
Eddie Jackson with a tackle.
Is here.
He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there. But how about what we did see? Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
Ready. Ancient Gator.
Hey, let's calm down. Hey, let's go. Let's calm.
64. Weak.
Watch the safety creep.
On 2nd down, it's Logan. He'll fight forward for a couple down inside the 40. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
The Cardinals on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. They'll run it with Johnson. And he'll be stopped up quickly here at the 38. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down.
Mike 6.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Murray and company going for it on 4th.
You ain't doing nothing today.
1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. All right, coming up at intermission. Charles, you want to wait and enhance your Saturday?
I certainly do.
I've got just a thing for you. It's the coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by Orlando. He'll be alongside at half to take us through the weekend in the NFL. Now, the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
Now again, inside. It's Hines. Give the tackle to Hassan Reddick.
Yeah, baby.
Brown 80. Half 85.
Hines. Yeah, boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Call it a gain of 5. 4th down now. And in their own territory, needing only a few inches, they're going to line up to go for this thing on 4th down. Now again, to Collins. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line.
There we go.
A gain there of 12 yards and a first down for the Bears.
50.
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. This is Hines.
Watch the ship.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. The previous run good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard.
Here we go.
Here's Hines. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line.
Good work, boys. Let's
2
go.
yards, good enough for a first.
58 is a mic.
It's 1st and 10. They run on first down, but it only produces a gain of 2. It's 2nd down now. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1.
58. Yeah. Mike, 58, right there. Hey, we heavy on the edges, heavy on the edges.
Now a give right side. It's Hines. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5. Now a timeout called for by the offense as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1.
Hard, fellas. All
and on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive.
Alert. 5 wide. Hey, foxtrot. 1, 2, 3.
Here's Allen.
58 to Mike. Watch the back.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Byron Murphy. And a potential turning point as they'll get the football in very good field position late in this first half.
My bad, guy.
So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. The kick by Fairbairn is good. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As now we send you out to Orlando and hook back up with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This one fielded at the 5. And some good coverage there by the kick team as they'll bring him down at the 16-yard line.
Let's go, boys. Bring it up.
At their own 16-yard line.
Got it.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this in Intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
Hey, let's
See how that recipe works. On second down now, it's Logan. 5 yards on first down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on second.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
Set, hut. 6 to Pittsburgh. 22, Jet, Bomber. 22, Jet, Bomber. Back.
Murray going to throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20.
Last stop.
Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down. Here's Lachlan Edwards now as he'll kick it away for the second time. And this one will not be returnable as it sails out of bounds.
Let's go.
At their own 28-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They have the lead here. We talk a lot about pregame speeches. What are halftime speeches like?
For the most part, not nearly as emotional. They're a lot more clinical.
Come on, baby, let's go.
Every now and then, they'll get after you if they think they need to light a fire. But in this case, let's go into the virtual locker room, because here's what I think happened. They got in there and they said, listen, let's take control right away. Defense, we got the lead. Defense, don't give up any points. Turn the ball back over to the offense and let them go.
The Red Sea parts, and there he goes. Touchdown, Chicago.
Woo! Touchdown. down, baby.
Hines.
6.
With
Quick
his
6.
second
That's what they call
touchdown of
us.
the game, number 7 on the year. As the Bears push further out in front. Always important to get the first score in the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind, because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
And this will not be returnable.
Let's
It's
go,
out of the
baby.
back of the
Let's
end
go.
zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you called before and realize it hasn't
Go
worked.
to nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Sack. Here we go. Here we go.
And the job becomes twice as difficult now after the sack. It's 2nd and 20.
Set the tone.
Murray
Defense,
down to
let's go.
throw.
I got you, boy. I got you, boy.
That's caught by the UCLA product. It's Caleb Wilson.
You don't want no problems.
One of the
You don't want
advantages
no
of zone
problems with me.
defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it, sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
On the ground, this is Johnson. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chain. So from 36 out, 1st and 10. Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
Check curls, check curls.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Murray. Open man is Kirk, complete. Give him 14 on that one and a 1st down.
14 yards.
So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Watch safety creep. Watch safety creeping.
Rotate. Safety's grab.
1st down, here's White. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
Yeah,
Not too many
baby.
offenses
Yeah.
want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
Bears 41-yard line.
Set,
8
ready.
yards the
Move
tally
the
on
flag.
that 1st
Check,
down run. Here's
Got
2nd
deep,
and
got
2.
deep. Kill 61. Match box.
They stay on the ground. This time it's Johnson. And his rough afternoon continues. He's going nowhere again. Vic Beasley able to make the tackle. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the 1st half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down.
Hut. Mike 6. Tupper.
SOS.
It's Johnson. And brought down, but not before he was able to break the tackle, and the extra effort moves the sticks.
Let's go. Let's do
Well,
it.
they deemed it 4-down territory, and they got 4 yards to pick up the 1st. Now Murray. And that's complete. It's the tight end Daniels.
And, partner, I think that was a great example that not all tight ends are created equal, because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9.
Slam.
the handoff. Now Murray. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. That's sacked by Khalil
That's what I'm talking about. Sacks
the amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Well, that last sack puts Murray and the Cards in a tough spot. 3rd and long.
He's coming. Double up, double up. He's coming, double up. Zoom. Shift. Rock. Shift.
Throwing is Murray on 3rd down. That'll be taken in by Demir Bird. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 23 yards, the final tally. Murray now, perfect since the second half started. 7-7. It's 1st and 10. Throwing now is Murray. He'll get this into the hands of Bird. Another good game. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
That's another Cardinals first down. 1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
Get ready.
To throw is Murray. Hammering from the goal line. He loses the football. And this is picked up by the Bears. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Result of the play, 1st down and 10.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
Hey, tight. You ain't doing nothing today. Protein spill.
Wide, get wide. Check. Lucky.
Look out.
They begin the drive with Hines. He's going to be out of bounds on what's going to wind up being the final play of quarter number 3. Welcome back to the desert. We're in Glendale. It's Bears football here. They also have the lead as well as we begin quarter number 4.
Yeah. Alert.
Pick it up, guys. Pick it up.
They run with Hines. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
All day, baby, all
14
day.
yards into Chicago, 1st down.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
6'6", pull it high.
And he'll find Hall. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect him to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but this league, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
On 2nd down, it's Hines. And 3 yards there takes him to the 45.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one. There, they just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
The Bears on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2.
Joker.
He's coming. We got double up. Alert.
Out.
They'll try to go for it with Collins. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down. This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker. I'm like the old rule. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Possession is 9/10 of winning the game. Go for it. Get the first down. Close it out.
Sponge! 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 No, no, no!
Go!
No, 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 no. Me.
40, go!
Mike. 43 is a Mike.
What's that?
Get him! Get him!
What's that?
Motion!
And the play clock is going to run out here. They're in no hurry to get a play off. And that'll set them back 5. Here comes the Bears punter now, as he's on here to punt it away. This is fielded inside the 5. It'll be a 51-yard punt that time. And the Cards are going to have the football with a 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. Ready to go with their next drive and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And they'll be looking to atone for last time's mistake of fumbling inside the red zone. Certainly they can do that again.
And so much emphasis placed on red zone offense. I mean, you have periods devoted in practice just for that, because everyone knows how vital it is to put points on the board when you've entered that part of the field, and to come away with nothing. That's difficult for a team to handle.
And difficult, and now we'll see if they can make it less difficult on themselves on this drive. To throw, it's Murray. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield.
Jam him. 22, jet bomber. 22, jet bomber.
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Murray. Throw caught here by Bird. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. Under 4 to play now. Clock running.
No.
3rd down.
Check 99.
Get a roll. West. Delta.
Murray going to try to throw on 3rd down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness of that defensive line is eating them alive.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
Mike 6.
Murray sets to throw on 4th. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Miles Jack. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games. And now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
So after the INT, it's Allen. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. And the pressure gets to him again.
Well, someone's closing in on the league lead in sacks. He came into the game in the top 5. Now you add 2 more to his total.
Boys. Yeah, that's how we do, D.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long.
He's checking. Crash.
Middle. 43's the mic. You better bring it. You better bring it. I'm letting you know right now, you better
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back.
Here we go.
And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk about it.
Crash.
And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line.
It's easy work.
He'll
It's
get
coming
17
again.
back there, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
And while we're seeing more and more of these plays come from the college game into the NFL, and that one, it was run with great success, how about the evolution of the offensive linemen? We're seeing less and less big guys who can't move and more guys who are a lot more mobile and can get out in front of that type of a play.
A 39-yard attempt.
Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they stop it prior to what will be an important 4th down. So out comes a field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. This to make it a 3-score game late. And Fairbairn missed it. He pulled it left. And this score will stay right where it is. Now this one now not over yet, Charles. You've got a sliver of hope on that other sideline.
We certainly do, because that would have made it a 3-score game, and that probably would have been curtains at that point. But now if they can get down the field quickly and somehow get the ball back one more time, we may have a different ball game.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if Murray has it stripped. So they escape, so to speak, maintaining the football. Defensively, though, opportunity missed.
It definitely was, because that's all defenses talk about. Getting the football and either advancing it the other way or just getting possession and turning it over to their offense. That can be a little bit deflating. You're exactly right. A lost opportunity.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
That's what I'm talking about.
We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long.
Let's put that team on the spot
just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds remaining. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
Hey, check Mike.
1st down, Murray. And leading the tight end Wilson. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their 2nd, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Deuce.
Throwing on 1st down is Murray. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. It's the former Patriot Devin McCourty.
So many times we end a game, and as we're recapping it, we're talking about what offenses did and how they won the game. Let's flip this one over. The defense, they frustrated the offense the entire ball game. That's why they're walking out of here with a victory.
And they're going to love to walk out of here with that as their final act of interception. Wait for them to end it. Looks like he's going to get a couple here on this 1st down carry, and that'll make it 2nd and 8. The Cardinals forced to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game.
Ready?
58, Mike. I got wide.
Big edge. Check 4.
Under 10. Go.
They stay on the ground again as Hines.
Run.
Tackle made there by Jordan Hicks.
That's it, baby.
So this one in the win column for the Chicago Bears. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.
So for Chicago, they boost their record up to a strong 4-1, and they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Arizona, it was a good first month, but they'll fall to 4-1 as they suffer their first loss. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week.